Get a fast win and expand. Get wins, get victories. Let's go out and get your first sale as fast as humanly possible. You need a victory. You need a win. I was talking to Drew Brees about this. I said, Drew, how important is it to win? Man, you got to have wins. You don't have wins. You don't have wins. I said, what? He's like, you don't have a win. You can't get wins. You got to get a win to get the wins. Remember your resources. I can pretty much guarantee that somebody you know or somebody they know needs what you're selling, marketing. Somebody in your neighborhood or a business owner in your church, a chiropractor, a plumber, one of your old friends from college. You've also got businesses that you buy from, restaurants, a gym, a hair salon. It goes on and on, online businesses. Whoever it is, your first sale is probably going to be someone that either is in your network that you know, that you spend money with, or that spends money with you. That's your network's network. And this is the complete opposite of what other gurus out there teach. They tell you the riches are in the niches. I'm like, dude, the riches are everywhere. Okay, maybe you pick a niche, but that was a big mistake for me. I picked one niche. Niche got hammered by the economy. Boom, I got hurt. Okay, everybody needs what I'm talking about right here. There is no business, the cosmetologist to the chiropractor, to the dentist, to the plumber, to the car dealer, to the online marketer. Money attracts more money. The first sale leads to a second sale. Once you get the first one, boom, it's like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. You'll get the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. Now, I can't wait to tell you guys what I ended up with at the end of 90 days. I'm sharing with you. I go to Pueblo, look around, don't have anything to do. I'm trying to figure out how to turn $100 into $1 million in 90 days. I'm like, man, I'm going to do the marketing thing. It's easy. No money involved. They don't know how to do it. They don't have the time to do it. They never get around to doing it, and they all know they need to do it. You understand? Okay? Number 2 thing you got to do, maximize your income per buyer. Believe it or not, it's not really any harder to sell products or services for the high dollar margins as it is for a low dollar margin. I made my first sale on Undercover Billionaire for $10,000, and I had 0 social media profile. I was nobody. I literally had to use a fictitious name. So if you think you need, I got to have history, I got to have a bio, I got to have a bunch of customers. No, you don't. You don't even need any social media presence to do this, okay? You are going to do for them what they can't do for themselves. And I'll tell you a secret of why you want to maximize every sale and not do the cheapy stuff, but do the higher margin stuff. 10,000 is as easy as to get as it is $10. Because when you do, you're going to have a better client. You're going to have a better quality client with less work than if you worked for $10 and no margin. So when you get started with this, I'm going to teach you exactly how to get top dollar. When you get started on this new thing I want to do with you, I'm going to teach you how to get top dollar out of every transaction. Okay, third accelerator. Remember, recurring revenue, subscriptions is everything. It's the holy grail of business. You want subscription income. That's what is beautiful about marketing. It keeps going and going and going. So everything you do, you want to make sure it's going to create ongoing, continual revenue. We're going to put your client on recurring revenue systems and services, and it makes it easy for them and easy for you. I'll show you exactly how to do this as well. What I love the most about recurring revenue is that it creates predictability and confidence. When you've got clients paying you every month, month after month on a contract, you have confidence to grow your business. Your life becomes less stressful, and who doesn't want that? Number 4, copy what works. When it works, do it, okay? When it works for someone else, copy it and use it. When most people think about marketing, they think about being creative. Oh, I got to do something new. I got to come up with a new color, a new image. No, you don't. I'm going to tell you that when you start a business, you do not have a lot of time to get creative. To be more specific, I'll even let you copy my stuff. Copy me. It's already working. All you need to do is tweak a little bit to make it your own. Don't use my name, use yours. The big secret here is that you don't need to be creative to get paid. Number 5, amplify your personal social media. I mentioned this briefly. I'm going to show you my secrets to growing my following from 1 follower to over 13 million followers online that are engaged, highly engaged community, a lot of interaction. I'll show you exactly how we did that and how to do it as fast as possible with as little work on your part. It's all about being everywhere, all at the same time, referred to as omnipresent. And the big secret with this one is that it doesn't even have to be your content. God, I wish I'd have known this, man. I would be so much further ahead had I collaborated with other people that want the same thing I want, which is attention. And if you're someone who doesn't like being on camera, you're like, oh man, Grant, you can do all this stuff because you don't mind being in front of the camera. Okay, if you don't like it, then start doing interviews with other people and help them build out their social, and you'll get a natural following as well. I know introverts that have more followers than I do because they've learned how to leverage other people's platforms and knowledge and content and share stages. Okay, number 6. And that is use arbitrage to create money. This is a huge idea right here. And I hope you're still taking notes, because if you're not familiar with the term arbitrage, it can really change your life. Arbitrage in this situation is when you get paid for something here in advance. So let's say you sell a client a product for $5,000 a month on some advertising service, and you in turn outsource it to another company to deliver that product, and they charge you $2,000 a month. The arbitrage is the $3,000. Happens every day from Wall Street to Main Street. And I'm going to teach you how companies, reputable companies, do it every single day. And they'll even deliver the services with your company's logo on it. And it's an awesome way to leverage yourself and your time. The big secret is that you get all the work done with no money out of your pocket, by the way, in case you missed that. You're like, okay, I bought it for $2, I sold it for $5, somebody else delivered it, I keep the $3. What did it cost me? Nothing. It's crazy, man. It's leverage. Imagine you collecting $5,000 a month. Maybe you have one call a month with a client. Maybe you answer a few emails. Maybe you get some FaceTime or a Zoom call with them, and all the dirty work, all the intricacies, the little stuff gets handled by people that's what they do for a living. Pros that know way more than you do. Professionals that do it every day, who already have a huge track record, deliver, and you get paid the bulk of the margin. So in the example I gave you, if you collected $5,000 a month and paid out $2,000, you would collect $36,000 a year, $3,000 a month. $3,000 will change somebody's life. And you didn't do the work. You just set the deal up. And that's for one client. Do it 10 times, that's $30,000 a month. Now, we're going to do the math on what that looks like here in just a second. I'm going to map this out for you. But first, let me give you the last accelerator. 7. Always systemize everything. You want checklists, flow charts, spreadsheets. You want all that stuff laid out to make sure things are running smoothly. And that's the secret for number 7. Systems work because they take away the guesswork. Once you've got systems in place, remember, systems over skills, you won't have any more confusion, you won't have doubt, and you know exactly what you can deliver your customer. By the way, your customer lacks systems. So when you put them in place, it creates more certainty for them. We're now on the last page of your workbook. This is where we'll really put it all together about what's possible. This is where the rubber meets the road and where you get to go to the bank. The top section here should say reverse engineering your goals. You hear people talk about this all the time, but nobody ever shows, just reverse engineer it. Okay, good. Can you show me how to do that? Let me give you a year 1 scenario, okay? We're going to reverse engineer your situation. And we're going to do it with math rather than just...
Do the math.
Do the math, okay? This is the first thing I do with any major target. Let's say I have my year 1 scenario. You could do this math any way you want to. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? So, year 1 scenario. Let's say we have 10 buyers out of your entire market that pay you $2,500 for an average sale times 12. That is $300,000. And you can break this math up any way you want. Okay, let's say we build it up and grow the business, and by year 3, you now have 25 buyers, 25 repeating buyers times what number? You're going to stay with the 25? Oh, no, let's do the $5,000. Now we grew our business, we got more confidence, you got more experience, you got more results. 25 buyers out of 7 billion people on the planet. out of 32 million businesses just in America. So you got to know your market. How big's your market? Is that right? 32 billion. So 32 million businesses. Can I get 25 people out of 32 million? 25 buyers times 12 months is $1.5 million. Let's say by year 5 we have 50 buyers and you've added some services now and they're paying you $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month times the 12 months. Is that possible? 50 buyers out of 32 million businesses in America. Maybe you're going outside your market now. You got more confidence. You got second, third products. You're offering other services. You got a much bigger network now. And I'm just showing you the possibility here. This is going to equal $6 million a year. And imagine that you have all the systems in place. You could exit this business. Somebody would buy this business from you. Maybe another marketing company would buy it from you just for the clientele. They might pay 2 times, 3 times, maybe 4 times that revenue. That's a $24 million business that you now have for sale. Johnny, can you pull up the clip of of my evaluation on Undercover Billionaires? Can you show the valuation? Yeah. And if it blows up in my face, it's going to cost me $1 million in cash. So what does that put the valuation at?
$5.5 million.
I said 5.7, man. I said you'd give me 5.7 million.
Are you happy?
$5.5 million. Okay, this is freaking awesome. Thank you so much.
All right,
appreciate it. Money follows attention. I got a lot of attention over the last 90 days. The American dream is alive and well, and that's what we proved here today. Grant Cardone is a bad, bad man. And that's it, folks. Boom, boom, shalakadaka. If I can build a $5 million business in 90 days with no cash, no name, no social media following, and no hair. I got an old truck, sounds like most people out there right now, beat up truck, a phone that's empty and no contacts, can't get any help. If I can do that in 90 days, look, if you just took my know-how, what could you do in the next 90 days, 9 months, 3 or 4 years? What could you build? I'm going to give you my know-how. You probably noticed I actually fell short of my target. So I was shooting for the 10. I got half of that, hit the 5.5, whatever the mark was. But that's why you set high targets. Even if you fall short, at least you'll be further ahead than you are if you play a small game. I was able to fall short and still smash the $1 million target in 90 days. Smashed it, killed it. It's because I was committed. Okay, remember, the bigger the commitment, the bigger the payoff. The bigger the target, if the target changes your life. I'm willing to bet you wrote down some of these pretty big numbers here that I just put on the board. Maybe those numbers scare you a little bit. There's no way I can do that. What if you do half of it? Look, I was scared to death when I decided to go on the show. A little bit of fear is good. It means you're alive. It means you're not comfortable. It means you're making moves. If you look at the next section in your book, you'll see there's 3 steps that I want you to use in order to reach your goals, okay? It's as simple as A, B, and the C. The A is you got to align money and motivation. Because look, those numbers on your paper, those numbers you wrote down, they don't mean a thing. You want to buy a new house for your wife? You want to buy a new house for your parents? You want to buy a new house for your husband? You need money. Maybe you've got a car that you've been dreaming about. Maybe you've got a vacation you've been dreaming about. Maybe it's a boat or a trip. You need to see it. And then I need to align myself with other people that have similar motivation. B, pay the price. I always say this. Pay the price today so you can pay any price in the future. You got to be willing to pay the price to get there. I'm willing to walk on glass to get my family in a position. Is it going to be easy? Nope. Staying where you're at's not easy either. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. But it could be easier than what you've been doing. Let me figure out another thing. The next thing's not going to be easy either, but at least there's a payoff. I'm going to give you the biggest shortcut in business history, but it won't be free. You got to be willing to pay the price. You got to be willing to do things that other people won't do. You know that, right? And that brings me to C. C, commit. Talk is cheap. You got to commit, okay? And I'm talking about commit 100%. Who's ready and committed to have some major life changes, to finally start getting the results, financial results that you've been deserving probably your whole life. Who's ready to have some major life changes? Because I'm telling you, it all starts with a commitment. Jared, what are people saying? Who's committed?
Yes, I'm in 100%, a million. Wow, that number's so high, I can't even read it. People are saying they're fully committed, man.
Yeah, but are you really willing to pay the price? I mean, really ready to change? Because we will see right this second. Talk is cheap. Chat is cheap. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, so let's go. Oh, I would do anything, okay? Look, it's time to see if you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and put your time and energy and your commitment and your spirit where your ideas are. If you're not willing to make a commitment, that's what I'm about to share with you is probably not for you, okay? Look, if you're sick and tired of clowning around, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're ready to take the game back, marketing, building a marketing company is actually the cheapest entry possible for you to build $1 million business for you and your family. If you're somebody who is willing to pay the price without going back to college, I'm not talking about doing that, or without learning a trade that'll take you 2 years, and you're somebody who understands that you've got to make investments in order to get ahead in life, okay? At this point, you've got two options, two paths you can take to start hitting targets and building a new company and getting another flow of income. Number one, do it yourself. This is called the 10X Marketing Do-It-Yourself Program. This is history in the making as I share with you, okay? After all these years, all these millions of followers I've collected, all these thousands of companies I've helped with their marketing and their sales programs, I have finally decided to share my marketing secrets with the world. I'm fired up right now. Jared, they fired up in the comments?
Oh, yeah.
Never done this before, never offered this before. The 10X Marketing Do-It-Yourself program consists of 3 different courses. These are step-by-step courses. The first one's called Your First Million in Business. And look, nobody's ever going to guarantee you a thing. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm guaranteeing you this though. If you don't change, you ain't going to change. And if you don't do something different, nothing different is ever going to happen. This course is the exact blueprint that I would follow if I wanted to hit my first $1 million as fast as possible. And we're going to start from ground zero, assuming you have nothing, no information, no contacts, and no money. And I'm going to take you from helping you farm your own business, that's right, creating the LLC, and how to collect your first money, how to get your marketing going, how to grow and scale, how to find a client. It's all right here. And it really doesn't matter what you do right now. It doesn't matter whether you're a hairstylist or you own a pizza shop. It doesn't matter if you're doing an Uber or a massage. You could be an author, a real estate investor. You could start your own marketing company like we've been talking about here today. This stuff works for any type of business. And it doesn't matter if you're starting out day one or you're already good at making money. I laid out the entire thing for you, so it's all step by step. Very simple, okay? This is not motivation, it's strategy, the systems. The next course included in the Do-It-Yourself program is my 10X Marketing Crash Course. So if you're somebody who's sitting there, you heard me talk about all this stuff earlier, funnels, social media, email marketing. Maybe you got that feeling like, might be a little bit behind here. Well, don't worry, I got you covered here, okay? I created the crash course to get you up to speed so you can do it fast. This is a super short course that's going to give you a thorough understanding of all the major marketing principles we use right here. So when you get done with the crash course, you already know 90%, maybe 95% of the business owners out there, what they don't even know. And then after you finish that, it's time to level up. It's time to play at these big levels because the final course in this offer is my 10X Marketing Mastery course. This is the magic right here. This is the stuff that took me from being an obscure nobody to being named the #1 marketer influence in the world by Forbes. This is what got me in a position to sell out stadiums of 34,000 people on Super Bowl weekend. This is how our high-level students are absolutely crushing it. This level of training is something I've never shared before except at my most exclusive events. This Marketing Mastery program is information that other people have paid $10,000 or more to access. Quite frankly, at that price, at 10 grand, it's a steal. This is the same information I use to do over 100 million in revenue in COVID. Now, the important question here is would it be worth to you to build the stack? To build a $3 million business or a $10 million business or a 20? What is it worth to unlock 40 years of my business and marketing knowledge? So your first option on the do-it-yourself programs, if you choose this option, you get all 3 courses, the online and 100% digital, for a one-time investment of $497. That's it. But here's the thing. While $497 is obviously a ridiculous offer, I told you that I was going to do today was stupid crazy, and my team can't even believe that I'm going to do this right now.
You are crazy, man.
Thank you.
are crazy.
So let's talk about your second option, okay? I'm very, very proud and very excited to share with you. Watch what I'm going to do now. You're like, man, what's he about to do? The 10X marketing done for you. Okay, not by yourself, but for you.
Come on, man. Let's
Check
go.
it out. My team and I put together a ridiculous amount of time and money into this thing. We worked for almost a year straight to take my 40 years of knowledge, kick out everything that didn't work, add everything that does, so that you could grow your business. We packaged it into the most powerful program I've ever created. Truly believe this. I promise you, the biggest shortcut in business history, and this is it right here. Let me be crystal clear about something. When I say done for you, what I mean is that we set this thing up for you on a silver platter. Me and my team have done so much of this work as physically possible, so this is done for you. But this is not a franchise. This is not some work from home opportunity, by the way. This is everything you need to start and grow a marketing business. That means it's yours. You own it. So when you get started with the Done For You program, you'll still get all the training. And in addition to that, you're also going to get every system you need to run your marketing. Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Not only every system to run your marketing company and your own personal marketing. By the way, you could make sense of what I'm about to do if all you wanted to do was steal my information and market your own company and never sell it to another person. But I'm talking about the possibility that you would actually build a marketing business out of this, okay? You'll get every system you need to grow and scale your business, and also do that for someone else. Even if you don't have a business yet, remember, it's all about systems. Systems are more valuable than
skills.
That's right. When you got the systems, you got the right systems, anyone can do the work for you, or you could actually outsource and know who to do that with. With the 10X Marketing Done For You program, we're not only going to give you one system, we're giving you all 10 systems, okay? All 10. Remember the top 10 I mentioned. They're the same 10 areas we talked about earlier. Each of these individual systems contains everything you need to know to start producing massive results quickly. These aren't some long-winded, boring training videos. I don't have that in me. There are videos in there, but these systems are all about what to do next. They're all about getting results as fast as you can for yourself and, if you choose to, others. Each of your Done For You systems are 100% online. You can share them with a team member or a virtual assistant. You can share them with somebody else. Each of these marketing systems includes the following things that you have to know about. First, quick start video. I recorded these to get you up and running fast, even if you know nothing about the topic. You literally don't need to know a thing to do this, but you do need a commitment. Next is the detailed action manual. This is an exact step-by-step blueprint so you know what to do next. Concise manuals that tell you exactly what you and your team need to do if you choose to build a team. It's got absolutely none of the fluff, none of the bullshit, none of the long stories that you find in most courses. In addition to that, we give you step-by-step checklists so there's zero guesswork. It's literally like done, 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 we're good. Next are your operational flow charts. We've got flow charts for everything in here so that you can build your marketing campaigns out. And last but not least are our real world swipe files. If you don't know what a swipe file is, it basically means I'm giving you access to our very best marketing materials. I'm giving you all my best stuff so you can swipe it and use it in your own business. You'll see exact videos and content that we've dropped online that has worked successfully. You can copy it, you can mimic it, you can emulate it. Okay, so let's just run through these 10 real quick. You're getting the sales funnel system. You're also going to get our email marketing system. Then you're going to get the Facebook system, okay? If you're sitting there saying, Grant, I don't want to use Facebook. I hate Facebook. I'm with you. I hate them too. You got to stop thinking like a consumer here. Start thinking like a business winner. Next is Instagram. Now, remember, you don't need to do all these things to be successful. If you do just 3 of them, you're going to be successful. In fact, there are plenty of people out there who have only mastered one platform and swear live and die by the one platform and built 7-figure businesses. But if you're smart, you'll do what I did and just get all of them done for you. Number 5 is YouTube. Next is podcasts. Next, you're getting our entire system for running profitable Facebook ads. And of course, Google ads. Next one's SEO. The last marketing system in the done for you package. And the one most important, I live and die by this one, is stats. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Those are the 10 systems behind me. I haven't even shown you the best stuff yet. So we're jumping right now into the 3 core business systems. Number 1, we have the lead system. Leads. Where are the leads coming from? By the way, Jared, can you get this money out of here? This $1 million sitting here starting to bother me. Get this money out.
Okay.
Get this money out of here. Okay.
Right, hang on.
Number 2 is the closing system, and 3 is the outsourcing system. This is where you're actually going to collect that delta between what you can charge for things, what you pay for things. Thanks, Jared. And then you're going to keep the difference, or what's called the delta. So we have 3 core systems that we want to discuss. 1 is the leads, 2 is the systems, and 3 is the outsourcing. You're getting a bunch of funnels you need for maybe an ad agency, another one for a social media agency, and others for all types of marketing. So look, what you're looking at here is a bona fide lead generating machine that's done for you. In fact, you can use these funnels for any type of business that you want, and you can put them on any platform. We use ClickFunnels, but you can use whatever you want. Click the button really quick. Johnny, show it to them. This stuff works right out of the box. 100%, listen, 100% done for you. We've created the free reports. We've already written all the automated emails. We've even created ads for you. And the important thing is, good news is you don't need to be a techie to do this. Look at me, I'm not a techie. Look what I've done with my business and my brand. My email campaigns, my social media, I've done it, and I'm not a techie, and that's what I want to share with you with the Done It For You program. My team made this stuff so easy that even I could do it, and if I can do it, trust me, you can do it, and that's saying a lot. Okay, let's move to the 10X closing system now. Once I get the lead, how do I close the deal? It's time to close some deals. That's where we get that paper. That's where we make that money for you, okay? If you're somebody who struggles with sales and negotiations and closing, I'll let you in on a little secret. You get nervous about asking for money because you get nervous about spending money. How you buy is how you will sell. Listen to me. How you buy things, how you make decisions on $600 is exactly correlated with how you will get $600. If you want to learn how to get more money, learn how to spend money without sweating it, without adding time and struggle and analysis paralysis. Make quick decisions about how you use money, and your customers, promise you this is magic, your customers will start making decisions with you in the same fashion that you make decisions. That's why I created this program. It's a complete no-brainer for you to make a decision on, so you can make a decision quickly today. You could sign up today. We could get you started immediately. And then you could go out and expect the same thing from your customers. Remember earlier when I told you one of the big shortcuts in sales is to use videos. Okay, well, I know not everybody has world-class video team like we've gotten. I didn't start with a world-class team, so you might have guessed that we are going to do the video for you. Johnny, can you roll that video?
Look, it's no secret that in today's competitive economy, if you don't have a strong online presence, you're leaving money on the table. And it doesn't matter what type of business you run. Maybe you're a service company that needs more qualified leads, a local business trying to get more foot traffic, or an internet-based company that wants more online customers.
That's good. These are full-length sales videos that basically tee you and your company up to make a sale. In addition to these videos, I'm also going to give you my time-tested sales scripts. Okay, this book is loaded with scripts. It took me 30 years to develop and manifest and perfect these scripts. These scripts tell you exactly what to say in every single selling situation. And I'm not just going to give you my word for word scripts. I'm going to give you, check this out, all the rebuttals that you will hear. And boom, the deal is done. When you got the leads, you close the sales, and then you have scripts to handle every objection and rebuttal, you're good. Now, the last piece of the closing system are all the legal contracts. All you have to do with our legal contracts is literally fill in the blanks. Okay, last part. You ready to buy this thing or what, Jared?
I mean, dude, they've been ready.
They ready, Jared? Are they ready? They ready?
10 minutes they've been ready.
Okay, so for the last part here, okay? The last part is the 10X outsourcing system. And when I say outsourcing, I'm talking about getting other people to do your work for you. This could be a team member, or better yet, check this out. This is leverage. 10X is about leverage. It could be a professional company outside your company that you outsource, give them a piece of the funding, you keep the arbitrage or the difference, the margin. You literally live on the margin alone, and you use other people's money and other people's effort. Okay, so by now you're wondering, Grant, what's all this going to cost me? Let's do a quick recap, okay? If you're going to buy these programs individually, this is what it would cost you to purchase this program off of my website. So number one, you're going to get my brand new Your First Million in Business course. You can buy that online right now for $997 by itself. You're going to get my 10X Marketing Crash Course, which retails for $97. You're going to get my Advanced 10X Marketing Mastery Course, which would cost you another $997. You're getting all 10 of our marketing systems, each of which sell for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's $500 each. You're going to get the lead system. By the way, none of this matters if you don't have leads. You're going to get the lead system, which has all the pre-built funnels, the lead magnets, the pre-written emails. And if that's not enough, I'm going to give you the ads as well. That's $5,000. You're going to get the 10X closing system and everything you need to close the sale, including the sales videos, including the scripts, including the legal contracts. And you know attorneys aren't cheap. And last but not least, you're going to get the 10X outsourcing system. Look, this is everything you need to run your business like a boss. You can do this part-time or you can do it full-time. You can do it in your spare time. Look, it doesn't matter. Some of you are going to make millions out of this. But I can promise you this, regardless of what you make, when you finish this program, you're going to get a certificate to prove that you are through our program, okay? You can use this to help land clients to walk in and say, hey, I'm certified here with Grant Cardone. You can get a better job, a better position, negotiate a better salary. Look, whatever you can imagine, you can get. This is priceless. This by itself is priceless. Education, when you have it, nobody can take it from you. And this all adds up to what? It adds up to this. If you were going to buy this, each thing individually, you would spend $19,052. I mean, how can you put a price on building a profitable business? And not only would you have a highly profitable business, you'd have a flexible business that allows you to work it when you want to work it from wherever you want to work it. This program will help you generate leads and make sales and close deals. And it's bigger than just that. If this program is the thing that finally allows you to take control of your financial future, it would be worth way more than $19,000. Money's not everything. Money's just this, okay? I make $19,000, I spend $19,000, whatever the program is. I make $60,000, or I make $600,000, or I make $6 million. Money's one thing. The quality of your life is everything. And the good news is you're not going to have to pay $19,000 for this program. Not even close to that. And I told you that I have two options, okay? So I'll go ahead right now and tell you the price this deal was going to be. It was going to be $497. You do it yourself. $1997 for the done for you package, okay? And at $1997, by the way, this would be a steal. For all the training, all the support, all the done for you systems, $1997, I think you would agree, the scripts, the funnels, the ads, the videos, this everything that I told you about, the rebuttal program. But I know there's a lot of people out here who couldn't swing $1997. Look, I've been there. So I'm not here to get in the way of your greatness. And your greatness comes because you make commitments. Just keep making commitments. I'm here to help you go big right now. But just because I want to help you go big doesn't mean you need to spend big. I'm here to help you get those targets and achieve the goals and create the life of freedom that you deserve. The life of freedom that I have created in my own life because some people along the way gave me little breaks. They encouraged me. They put me in a position. They gave me time to pay for things. They said, hey, what can you do, not what can't you do? And that's why I decided to drop the price on the Done For You program because, look, I want to be part of your deal. I want to take credit for helping you get to where you go. I don't want you to do this by yourself. I want you to do this with me and my team. I want to make this so easy for you to do, so cheap, so low on price, that anybody who wants it real bad, anybody that's really committed can make this happen and will have no excuses. And I already know that you want this. You know you want it, okay? So by now you should see a little button pop up on your screen. Johnny, make sure they get that button. Okay, but make sure you get that button ready. When you click on that button, you're getting everything that you've seen here today. Everything. All the training, all the support, the 10 marketing systems, all 3 business systems. You're getting everything you need to start building your dream business for a one-time investment of $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $600, and I'll give you $3 back. Boom! Dude, that's a
Come on,
freaking
man.
deal.
There it is, man.
$495, add 100 for $100 more money than doing it on your own for 100 for one dead Benjamin Franklin guy with a receding headline, okay, that supposedly found electricity for only $100. You're getting everything you need to get your business started, and you can start making money now. And you can do it fast, okay? Look, it took me 10 days in Pueblo, Colorado, as Louis Curtis, to make $10,000. 10 days. I had no money, couldn't use my name, but I could use intelligence of marketing. Click the button below. Let's go. Let's get you started. It's go time, baby. Okay? Louis Curtis can do it. Grant Cardone can do it. And so can you. And I'm telling you, when you get inside your members area, okay, inside on the other side of the click, the link, you're going to see value that you're getting with this program. You're going to be blown away. Promise you. Promise you. You will look at this and say, okay, I'm ripping this guy off, okay? You're going to get the step-by-step. It's do this, do this, do this, and make cash register. Ring, ring, jing, jing, let's go. Let it swing, let it grow. And I guarantee you're going to have leads calling you. And look, you already know that if you want to get all those things that you wrote down earlier, you're going to need help, support. Otherwise, you would have already gotten where you wanted to get, but you hadn't. Very, very, very important for people to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. If you're not where you want to be, it's because you need some help getting where you deserve to be. The first $10,000 check changed everything for me on Undercover Billionaire. But remember, this isn't about you getting one check. You could get 6 people to give you $100, and you're even. And you got a tax deduction. And you learn something new. And you got something nobody can take from you. You're going to get better at this, not worse. All you got to do is do this. It's about getting checks every month, though, because nobody's going to advertise with you for 1 month. Nobody does that. How long do you think this is going to, how long do you think, this is what they're going to ask you. How long, if I pay you $1,000 a month, how long do you think, Jerry, before we start seeing some leads? That's what your customer's going to say. They know this is recurring revenue for you. And they know it's a recurring expense for them. And everyone knows that's in business, hey, I need to advertise to stay in business. Look, when you click on that button, you have to remember this. This is a one-time investment that you can go out and sell as many times as you can imagine. $597, and that's it. You're done. Just pull out your card. Let's get this going. And you can go out, get certified as a Grant Cardone trainee on this program, and you can go out into the marketplace and start pitching what you can do for them that they cannot. Don't get around to doing, never get around to doing because they don't have the time, don't have the know-how, don't know the videos, don't have the scripts, and don't know what you're going to know. You already know this done-for-you program can change everything for you. I know it can. I completely believe in you. I know you can make this work. You've seen it with your own eyes. You've heard my story. You know how many people I've helped around the world. All you got to do is go online. What do people say about Grant Cardone? Oh, man, this guy's all over the place. That's right, and that's what we need to do. We need to make it your turn to be all over the place. It's your time to be all over the place. It's your time to become that guy or gal that people are talking about. So step up. Let's do this thing, because if you haven't noticed already, we gave you a time limit on the deal. I dropped the price 70%, and I don't want to keep it open long. We started what? How long ago, Jared?
15 minutes.
Okay,
so
good.
we're already rolling.
I'll sell you the program anytime you want. You want to wait 30 days? You want to wait 60 days? You want to wait 90 days? Dude, haven't you been waiting long enough? There's no reason for you to pay more money for it later. I want to get you started now. This isn't about what it costs you. It's about what you could make. When you add time, it costs you money. Once the timer hits 0, we're going to bump the price up. As you already know, and as I already know, there are going to be people in here that are going to complain. Don't bitch at me. Oh, Greg, you changed the price. I told you I gave you an opportunity to pull the trigger. Take advantage of it. Do it now. Don't complain later. Do it now. Take advantage of it. And by the way, just because I'm only doing this for $600, I'm begging you, treat it like it's worth $6 million, because it is. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm good, okay? If you do want to do it, pull the trigger. I already know there's 2 types of people in this world. There's the people that spectate and watch and learn, and there's the people that say, show me the play, give me the ball, I want to be a player. You got to pick which one you are now. Are you a spectator that's a learner? Or are you a player that wants to actually go out there and make something happen? Are you a spectator or a player? You got to pick, because I know this, okay? Spectators pay, players get paid. And you're not going to pay because you pay. You're going to get paid because you learn and you put this into action. Are you getting in this game? Or are you going to sit on the sidelines? I'm begging you, be a player. Get off the sidelines. Get into the game. Make your move, player. Make your move. Let's go. Make your move, okay? Reach for it. Go for it. Ain't nobody else going to do it for you. Money's not going to come to your house. Freedom's not coming to your living room. You got to go get it. Success is something you have to pursue. You got to go get it. You got to grab it by the back of the head, and you got to bring it home with you. So get registered right now. Let's get this going. Success is waiting for you. Or don't. That's on you. It's not on me. Look, you can already see with your own eyes, this offer is insane. It's stupid. It's almost unbelievable. You're like, there's no way, dude, I get all that stuff. You can't build this, write this. You could not sit down with a computer and copy my stuff. All of it. You couldn't copy this for less than $6,000. The amount of time and money that goes into building a program like this is in the decades, 30 years, in fact. You would easily spend $50,000 trying to build the done-it-for you stuff that I'm giving you today. And look, the stuff is proven to work, okay? It works. It's a technology that always works. It built a business empire for me, and I know it can do the same for you. Look at me. Look at where I'm at today. Look at what I did on Undercover Billionaire. If you don't like the Grant Cardone figure, look at the Lewis Curtis figure where people said, oh yeah, but you're Grant Cardone, man. You know, I'm like, okay, well, how about I'm going to be nobody? Drop me off in a town where I know nobody, and I'm down to $100. I have no place to sleep, no food to eat. I don't have a bottle of water. Take this for granted. I got nothing, and I can't use my name, okay? I did that so I could prove to you naysayers out there, and to those of you who think, oh, this is a Grant Cardone thing, or Grant special, he can do it, but I can't. It's not true. Stop the madness. Quit telling yourself these lies. I went to a town in Pueblo, Colorado with no money, no time, in winter, during the winter, with no place to sleep, no place to live, and no water. And I built a $5 million business in 90 days. Now, if I can build a $5 million business in 90 days, what could you do? What kind of business could you build over 5 years? Let's say that you could only do a tenth of what I did. That would be a $500,000 business. Just remember this. You ain't going to do that if you don't have the information, you don't have the videos, you don't have the scripts, you don't have the rebuttals, you don't have the leads and the funnels. You're not going to do that. And I'm going to tell you why I know you're not going to do that. Because you'd already done it. Because you'd already have it. So you probably have the commitment, you don't have the information. Remember, when you do this, what do I always say about money? First thing you should spend money on. First criteria, the first filter is what? Is it tax deductible? Second, will it make me money? This qualifies both ways. One is tax deductible, you get to write it off. Second is, it has the potential to make you money, okay? It's a business expense because you are building a new business. Actually, Jared, we have some people getting started here, right?
Yeah, man, a ton of them are. I mean, I'm just trying to catch up with the names.
Give me some names. Give me some names. I want to recognize some of the people
So
that
we got,
stepped up.
let's see, Helen, Jake,
Helen,
Brandy,
Jared, Siegel. Is that
Yannick,
Siegel?
Andrew, there is a Jared. Huh?
Michael.
I like that. Ariel, Gio, Mike, Sarah, Todd, Maxim, Joanne, Maria, Carol.
Hey guys, welcome to the 10X family. I'm so glad to have you on board. All I ask you to do is be super successful with this. Please exceed our expectations of you, okay? But I'm confident you'll look back on this decision, whether you build a $5 million business, a $500,000 business, $50,000 extra a year, maybe that's all you do with it. I'm confident you'll look back on this decision as a major turning point in your life. You're going to thank yourself for having the guts to step up, for saying, hey, I believe in me, and do it. The bigger the commitment, remember this, the bigger your commitment, not the finances, not what you paid, the bigger your personal commitment, the bigger the payoff.
Hey, G, we've got a bunch of people asking about a payment plan.
Okay. You guys want to do a payment plan?
I mean, I think we should.
Okay, if we're going to offer the payment plan, I want to give something extra to those people who paid in full. So those people that already bought Jared,
Yeah.
covered.
Okay.
I've actually got a bonus in mind. Jared, let's get an extra course in there for everyone that's already paid in full.
An extra. Okay. What
I want to
course? What
surprise them,
course?
but
Okay.
let's make it really something juicy.
Okay.
So here's the deal with the payment plan. Keep in mind, we do accept all major credit cards: MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, Discovery. We take them all. And if you think about it, when you go to college, you don't pay cash up front. Let's keep it real. Almost everybody that goes to college puts it on a scholarship, loan, not a scholarship, because I couldn't get a scholarship. I wasn't that smart. They put it on a loan. They take a loan and they pay back over time. Okay. People go to six figures, literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in college debt so they can graduate and get a job. So when you start thinking about putting your credit card out to put this on credit, don't get all weird. This is a business expense, and this is what is called good debt. So when people freak out about $600 business investment on a credit card, I'm like, dude, what are you, insane? You borrow money to buy a car. You borrow money to buy groceries. You borrow money to get Christmas gifts. You won't borrow money to make money? It's crazy. So here's the deal with the payment plan. This is what we're going to do. I'm making this up as we go, okay? So this is what we'll do. We'll break into 3 payments. We'll do the $600 on a 3 payment. 2 of these right here, 2 of these. 200 down, okay, 200 down, and you'll see a button pop up with a payment plan option. Click it now before I come to my senses, and let's get this going. The extra bonus I was talking about, the mystery bonus, also want to unlock that for the payment plan people as well, okay? So what are we going to do? 3 payments?
You want to wait for their last payment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the mystery offer doesn't come out until it's paid in full.
Okay.
It's not that I don't trust you, but come on. Let's open it up to some questions.
Okay, so you want to do some questions?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
And how much time we got left, Jared?
Clock is ticking. Not much.
Look, I'm going to answer some questions right here. I know you guys are going to ask me a bunch of insane questions, and I'm ready for them. Bring them on, ding dong. The reality is, your questions are going to be the little details and excuses and the garbage you make up in your head not to do something. So before I answer the questions, I just want you to answer this question for yourself. Do you want to do this, or do you not want to do it? Are you looking for reasons to do it with your questions? Oh, Grant, if you're so successful, why are you selling this? Or are you looking for reasons not to? Okay, I want you just to, before you ask your questions to me, I want you just to ask yourself, do you want to do this? Do you want to make this work? Because that's more important than any question you're going to ask me. No worries if you don't. I hope you've enjoyed the webinar, okay? You've gotten to hear a lot of information about marketing. Maybe I've opened your eyes and your mind up to another business that is needed in your town. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't do it. I would be honored if you do it, and I hope you've learned a lot today, okay? So if you're not going to do it, please go stay online here. Leave a review for me. Share it with a friend, okay? And just say, hey, I got some value out of this. I would appreciate that. But if you're still sitting here watching, my guess is you've either already purchased it or you want to do it. You want to pull the trigger, but there's something there that simply keeps holding you back, okay? And at this point, my guess is that it's either one or maybe 2 things, okay, that might be holding you back. If I could share those with you as you guys prepare your questions for me to figure out why I'm doing this for you. I've already eliminated all your excuses, okay? It can't be the money. It's impossible. It can't be the payment plan. I put that together. I showed you all the places you could get money: Visa, MasterCard, American Express. What's your real reason? You don't want to fail? Last program you did didn't work? You didn't unwrap it. You never got started. That's the real shit that goes on. These are the real reasons people don't do stuff. Because the last 30 programs you bought, or last 3 you didn't do anything with, you might still have them in your garage. But don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about what you haven't done. Look, I went on national TV after being a failure for between the age of 15 and 25. For 10 years, I was a failure in my life. Failed every single day for 10 years. 3,650 days. A few years later, I went on national TV and I built a $5 million business in 90 days with only $100 in a beat up truck. You got no excuses. I'll get rid of every one of them, okay? If you're still sitting here with me right now, buy this. You have nothing to lose. Okay? If you're sitting there with your card in your hand, your credit card sitting there twitching, should I do it? Should I do it? What do you think? Should I do it? Should I do it? You're on the internet looking for this same course online. I know some of you are so tricky, man. Y'all got so much energy, it's incredible. You're looking for, is there a coupon for this? Is there a better deal? This product does not exist anywhere on the internet, number one, and number two, there ain't no coupon, folks. This is it. It will never get cheaper than this. Okay? Look, my guess is number one, reason you hadn't done this yet, is you've been burnt in the past. Somebody burnt you. Oh my God, they gave you something, wasn't exactly what you said. Maybe you bought a course and it just wasn't any good. Maybe some fake guru burnt you over 30 grand because they set you up on some $30,000, $40,000 program, and now you're gun shy. You went and committed, they didn't show up, they didn't do what they promised, and you're gun shy. And if that's the case, look, I get it. By now, though, you know I'm not some bullshit guru. You don't end up with $2.3 billion worth of real estate, doing deals with Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, banks, Morgan Stanley, Blackstone. You do not do that in a fake guru. You do not put 34,000 people in Miami Marlins Stadium for 3 days on Super Bowl weekend if you're a bullshit guru. Look, you can fake a Lambo. You know what I say? You can fake a Lambo, but you cannot put your name on the back of a Gulfstream if it ain't yours. And more importantly than that, I care, okay? I've been doing this 35 years helping people, mostly Fortune 500 companies. In the last 5 years, we reached out into the individual, the entrepreneur, those at home, the little guys and gals, the people that are on the come up, 25 years old and 52 years old. They're like, hey, I want to go do my own deal. And I have spent the last 5 years working with individuals, not just big billion-dollar companies. I want you to succeed. People ask me all the time, they say, Grant, look, man, if you're so rich, one of the questions, if you got so much money and you've done so well, why the hell are you selling a $600 course? Well, I'll tell you a couple of reasons. It's a legitimate question. First of all, I make a lot of money helping people. So don't get me wrong. This is a big business for me, helping people and helping companies. It's actually my second biggest business after my real estate. But the other reason is that I get to help people. You know what I mean? Like, if you were where I am, would you not want to help people? I bet you would. I get to see every day regular people just like me who started out just like me, didn't have money, were worried about money, worried about credit, not sure what to do, wanted to do better, knew they had potential, people that wanted to do better, and I get to be part of their lives. And that brings me to my second reason that might be holding you back. If I could share that with you, please. I'll ask for permission on this one because it's a sensitive issue. And that issue is you don't want to fail. Afraid of failure, fear of failure. Oh my God, I don't want people to say I bought something. Oh, you bought another program, Wilbur? Oh, you're such an idiot, Wilbur. You're never going to make that work. It's fear, man. Fear of failing, fear of looking bad, fear of making the wrong decision. It's all the same fear, and it's garbage, okay? I know exactly where you're coming from. I'm here to tell you, I never want to look bad. I don't want to lose. I don't want to fail. And the last thing I want to do is lose face. And I don't want you to lose face, okay? I don't want you to get a program from me and not do well with it. I'm here to tell you, I get scared all the time, every single day, everything I do. I'm with new people, new deals, new ventures. I'm worried I can't pull it off. But I know this. If I don't make a decision to try to pull it off, I can't pull it off. When I go to the closing table for a $100 million deal or I meet a new person, I'm scared every time. I'm telling you, I promise you, it ain't never going to go away. Okay? When I did Undercover Billionaire, I was scared to death. I cried myself to sleep almost every night. But look, life is scary. Fear is part of the adventure. Okay? If there was no fear, there could be no courage. Okay? Okay? Thank God there's some fear, because with fear you can be courageous and move through the fear. Doing new things can be scary. Risking money is scary, okay? Making the wrong decision can be scary, but to me, nothing is more scary than being on your deathbed and looking back and saying, hey, God dang, man, what if that course would have worked? What if that was the game changer and I didn't do it? What if you went and said, hey, I never tried, never pulled the trigger. One program blew me off. One guru ripped me off and I never went back for seconds. Dude, don't quit. If you're afraid, it's okay. It's normal. Remember that when you get started with this program, I'm with you. My team's with you. In fact, when you get to the checkout, you're going to see an invitation to join the Cardone University community. You're going to be part of my thing, what we do here. This is a huge private group of amazing 10X people just like you and me, who are coming together like-minded in order to help each other succeed. You might find some customers there. You might find partnerships there. You might find investors there. But I promise you one thing you'll find there always. You'll find like-minded, success-thinking people. A network that some people would say just the network and the connection would be worth more than the money you're paying me. The bottom line is, when you get started, you ain't going to be alone again. Okay? You're going to be with other people that are moving through their fears and their concerns and their worries and their doubts, and you're going to be connected so we can take this network of 10X thinkers and keep us together. Look, I'm going to teach you how to start and grow a business. That's what we're doing here. I'm not motivating you. I'm teaching you how to start and grow a business, a real business, a tax-deductible business, a business that can run by systems, not just by work, systems that make money in an environment that is absolutely necessary to other companies. This is not a not necessary purchase. People have to do this. They have